Welcome to the first demo of docplus. Here is the login screen, so where I provide my user ID and password, and it then based on the organization ID that I belong to, it logs me into that organization. On the left hand side you see the daily activities like the patient maintenance, doctor maintenance, reporting, etc., and of course the lookup maintenance. On the top right you see the calendar where you can see the scheduled visits of that particular date. You can always go to earlier dates or the later dates and it will show you all the relevant uh, patient visits that are scheduled for. Also you can select a particular date in the past or in future where you want to see a particular visit, and you can always select the relevant date and year and month, and you can always see what exactly are the patients that are scheduled for that date. You can always from the calendar itself you can always see who's that patient, where does where does he stay, what are his contact details, and so on. You can always see any of those details. At the same time you can also see the doctor details, who's the doctor, what are his contact details, and so on. So this is what the calendar is. And of course, yes, you can always change the status of the visit. So in case if he was an unconfirmed, there was an unconfirmed visit, after you contacted the patient, you got a confirmation for that date, you can always do that on the calendar and submit or save, and that gets saved right away. You can always do the further status like whether he showed up or he was a no-show and so on. You can always do it right then and there. So this is the calendar part. As part of this presentation, we'll certainly will look into the lookups that we have. So as part of the lookups, we have the contact type. Under this, you can have as many contacts as you want: email, the residence phone number, the cell number, fax number, wife's number, friend's number, and so on. Similarly, the addresses, you can maintain as many you want: office address, local, residential, permanent residence, etc. You can always add more and more. You can always delete as many you want. You can delete whatever is not relevant to your organization. You can always do that. As soon as you submit that, the data gets registered and will be used for the subsequent transactions within the application. Consultation type. Now, in case if you have various kinds of consultations, you can always maintain what kind of consultations they are. So, is it a scheduled one? Is it an emergency one? It was a casual one, or whether it is a reference. Payment method, you can it will accept, or you can always mention what kind of payments do you accept, whether a cash or a check or credit card, PayPal, debit card. You can define the payment methods that you want to define there. So in all, this is about the lookup. And then finally, yes, once you're done with all the activities, you can always log off. So when you log off, it returns you back to the login screen, which means you were successfully able to log out of the system. Thanks.